Lovely Sagittarius, if you would like your own personal reading or spiritual life coaching, you can send me an email, and my email address will be in the description box. Some of you are going to be switching up your hair, or if you are a Sagittarius that loves to stay in the house with like your bonnet on or your hair in a ponytail every day, you're gonna be switching it up. Like, you're gonna take your hair down, you're gonna start to wear your hair out more. You have an unexpected apology that's coming towards you. Like, deep down inside, somebody knows that you deserve it. Like, you deserve to be apologized to for how they treated you. They've been rude. Whoever this person is, it's like they could have been just very angry and very like arrogant and stubborn, and they could have hurt you, you know. So for some of you, you have an apology that is coming. Some of you also have an extension that is coming. Like, it just means like you could be an extension when it comes to your lease, an extension when it comes to like payments. If you needed help with payments, some of you may be getting assistance when it comes to like payments. If you have been struggling with like your rent or like your mortgage, there is going to be an extension for you. Some of you could have lost a job unexpectedly, and what they're doing is giving you an extension so you can get enough time to find a new job. Somebody might know that you are struggling, and there is some help that is coming in towards you to make things better for you. So you're going to feel, if you were really anxious about your stability and like just scared to death and not knowing what to do, not knowing who to turn to, you are going to get some help. All right. It's also showing that some of you could be advisors yourself. Like, you can possibly have a spiritual business, and you could be wondering like what else you can do to expand your business or how else to make more money. Let me see. See, you're going to be really focused on like your life purpose, and you have a lot of emotional freedom. You know, the Justice card needs to be here, because I feel like the scales are going to be like balanced in your life, where you didn't know how you were going to make ends meet, or where you didn't know how things were going to turn out for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of positive resolutions that are coming into your life. And if somebody owes you money, that's another thing. You could have been waiting on money. Like, somebody could have asked if they could borrow money, and then you haven't heard from them, so you just turned your back on them. You could have felt very, very betrayed. And I see that person out of nowhere coming back and giving you your money, or giving you part of it. I don't even know if they're going to give you all of it, but giving you part of it. So with the scales being balanced, if you were done unjustly, I just feel like fairness is coming your way. And the way that the universe works, sometimes it doesn't even come from the people that you expect, you know? So I just say that to say that maybe Keith hurt you a lot, and then what's going to happen is that out of nowhere, you're sad, and you're trying your best to be strong, and you're going through your regular daily routines of going to the stores. There's certain stores that you guys always go to. There could be a 7-Eleven over by you that you always go to, or like a Walmart or a Walgreens that you always go to, and unexpectedly you just bump into somebody who is like single and minding their own business, and then you bump into them, and then meeting them, then you meet your life partner, and the love that you were waiting on Keith to give you, it comes from somebody completely different, you know. Or you have a friend that you give money to, and your friend didn't give you back your money, so you don't see them as a friend anymore, and then all of a sudden you meet you go to a network and you meet a woman by the name of Olivia, who gives you money because they love you and they value you and they want to support you. So that's how the universe works at times too. It may not come from the source that took it from you, but you will get it back. I just feel like the scales are going to be balance. Another thing to do with scale, you're going to be really big on your weight. Really big on your weight when it comes to you're going to be big on your weight. You're going to be watching your weight. You could be, some of you can even have like a food diary to see what you eat every day, to see like what's putting weight on you, what's stopping you from losing weight if you are interested. Some of you could be wearing like a waist trainer because you want your waist snatched. Some of you can also have a boyfriend. If you're in a relationship, their birthday could be coming up. So they could either be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Their birthday is coming up and you want to look good. You want to look good to be out with them, so you can be like trying to fast and get your weight down so you can fit into like a beautiful bodysuit or a beautiful dress so that you can look good with your partner. But let me see what else is coming for you. Some of you too, some of you could be planning for a wedding in the future. And if you have a daughter, I see like your daughter will be the flower girl. So there's multiple energies in this reading. Some of you are single and trying to heal. Some of you could be in relationships. I just see a bunch of, yeah. If you are single, you could have just felt humiliated by love and just felt really, really like left out in the cold. You could have felt really, really left out in the cold. And I feel like your subconscious mind is still trying to process the pain that you've been through. So you're going to be having a lot of dreams and you may wonder like, oh, what is this dream about? And the truth is you still have like pain from people who could have left you out in the cold and made you feel hurt, that you're still processing that in your subconscious, and that's why you're having certain dreams, or that's why that person is popping up in your dream. Because for some of you, it can be like unfinished business in your mind. And this is for you, for some of you, this is who's going to come and apologize to you, like to set you free emotionally. This is who's going to be coming towards you. Oh, I love it. I love it. I did say that. For some of you, I see the alchemy and a divine masculine. So you have a counterpart. Some of you, the way that the energy seems, it's like you could be with somebody already. And others of you, you're overcoming this feeling of being let down by lovers. And what you don't know that's coming towards you is like a soulmate connection. Some of you could already be in this connection when it shows the divine masculine and alchemy. That story that I said at the beginning can really be for one of you, where you are overcoming the pain of being left out or feeling rejected. And then all of a sudden you're just minding your business, going to the grocery store, or, because I see sweats on. You could be wearing sweats and just running to the store, and then you bump into the love of your life, very unexpectedly. You've been victimized by people who pretend they're one thing and turn out to be something completely different. That's what you're victimized by. But I just feel like this next connection is going to be better for you. You were victimized. People lying to you, had you trapped in your head, made you feel confused. And you're going to get sexual freedom and also emotional freedom. With the sexual freedom too, you could have been with somebody who didn't even please you like that. Or there were certain things that you like that this person didn't agree with, or they didn't take part in that. And you're going to be sexual freedom is like you will meet somebody who is on your wavelength sexually. So if some of you felt like suppressed sexually because you're very creative in the bedroom and there's a lot of things that you love to do, but different strokes for different folks. You get it? Different strokes. Boom. But everybody stroke differently, and what's something that Kathy likes, somebody like Jessica may not like it. So to each is their own. The point is you will feel very sexually free with this. Where are they? You will feel very, very sexually free with this divine masculine. And honestly, you could be a feminine coming to this reading. You could be a masculine coming to this reading. You can put the gender where it needs to fit, I only go by the illustrations on the cards. That's why I might just say female and I might say male, but it can be reversed, because it's important for you to all know that women carry masculine energy sometimes as well, and men carry feminine energy at times as well. The thing is, we're supposed to be the yin and the yang. That's being whole and complete within yourself. Like I'm masculine and feminine, you know. I can be very, very feminine when I'm with my boyfriend, but I can have my masculine times where I'm stuck in work mode and hustling, and I might put on some trap music to get through the day. You know what I'm saying? Masculine and feminine energy is in all of us, is all I'm just trying to say. Some people may just have way more than others. So there may be some women who have like very masculine energy, and you can notice that those women are like the pursuers in relationships, and they're very tough and they're very, you know, like hardworking, and they want to take control of the relationship dynamic. And then there's feminines who know how to rest in their feminine energy, and they're very creative and they just flow with life. But the point is, we have both. So I say that to say, you're going to be freeing yourself from the emotional pains of people lying to you, acting like they one thing or acting like they want something serious. And then once they get what they want, then they start to act all inconsistent and funny with you, and you're just sick of it. So there's emotional freedom and sexual freedom coming with a divine masculine. Some of you too, what also is the issue with you and your past person was the lack of maturity. They were just too immature, and they didn't know how to take accountability. So that's your issue. You could have been too mature from them in the first place. So let me see what else is going on with you, and then I'm gonna jump into love. The sixth chakra is all about personal power. You're taking your power back. You're taking your power back. You're going to be standing on business. You taking your power back. There's going to be people who show you that they appreciate you and value you. You're going to wish you let go sooner. You're going to wish you let go sooner. You know how you stay with someone because deep down in your heart, you're afraid of what's on the other side, or you're afraid of what if nothing is on the other side? So you kind of hold on to the person, and you try to be delulu about them and play on their potential instead of accepting them for who they are. You know, like people be in that state of mind. You're going to realize that, damn, if I would have let go sooner, I would have been able to be with people who valued me and appreciated me. All right. That's what you're going to realize. There's going to be a lot of people. And yeah, so and another thing too, just being attached to your money. You're just going to be stuck when it comes to your finances and not knowing what to do. But I see a solution coming to help you through that. Some of you too, it might be a person that's going to put you in a good position. You know, sometimes you meet the right people and they put you on and they help you. Some of you could be going to therapy. I see a therapy session that's going to be really deep and good. Somebody going to go deep with you, honey, and help you. If you have like family issues, love issues that you feel like is messing with your family issues, that's messing with your love situations. I see you going to therapy. You finding a really good therapist, or just life coach, therapist, somebody. See, divine feminine. Let's see what's going on with your love life. See? Ooh, hold up. This all just fell out. Hold up. You could have found out, baby, the nerve of your person. You hear me? Your person with the mask, they could have been lying and acting as if they were single, and they could have had a whole damn family all this time. they still had a family, or they could have still been attached to their child's mother, child's father. They were lying to you. You had to find out on social media, and you were pissed. You found out on social media that this person was lying to you. This is why they were inconsistent. And you wanted them to feel the pain that they brought you. You have receipts. You have proof that this person was not even single the way that they said. They lied. You have proof, honey. You could have found out through social media, or if some of you are good at breaking into people's phone, you could have seen pictures of them and their family in their phone. You could have found out some way, somehow, that this person was still attached to their child's mother, child's father, ex-husband, ex-wife, and you wanted like to punish this person. It's like you felt so betrayed. You wanted them to feel the pain that you felt because it was that intense. You felt betrayed. You felt blindsided. So, like I said, it shows an apology. That's the first thing. This person will tell you you're like the sweetest person that they've ever known. They know that you trusted them, or that you tried to put your trust in them. You know, it took them, they were stone cold. They had to cut their heart off in order to protect their ego. They cut their heart off, and that's why they were being so, like, some of you could have got like the silent treatment when you found out and tried to like tell them. They could have like ghosted you and gave you the silent treatment, and you were burning, baby. You wanted to rip their head off. And this person is just gonna come around and surprisingly, I have to say surprisingly, apologize, because I feel like many of you had to go through the healing alone, because it's harder when the person doesn't talk to you about it. It takes longer when you have to give your own self closure, you know? What you don't know is that this person is stressed out thinking about the pain that they caused you. They can just be stressed out too in their everyday life. You know, that's another thing. You could have been one of those people that when they were stressed out, you would give them peace. You would try to give them solutions. You would try to help them. And they played themselves. They sure did. You know, this person is taking it one day at a time now, but they want to apologize to you. Let me see what they would say. They did fall in love with you. And they do wish that you guys can go back to the way things used to be. So they're going to apologize to you. But let me see. Do they still have a third party? Let me see. When they come back around, do they still have a third party? No, it shows left out in the cold. They can be on one of those breakups. The third party could have left them out in the cold. They have lots of disappointment. The third party can be expecting the worst when it comes to this person. I don't think they trust them. They could be going off on them to their friends. Whoever their friends are, they're going off about this person to their friends, and they're crying. So they hurt the third party. You know, so this person is going to be coming back around to you. Because deep down inside, even though they had a third party, they felt really connected to you. They only had you waiting because they were already in a commitment. But they always felt connected to you. Like they had more love for you than they had for the third party. So that's one thing that you can, that's going to be coming your way as an apology. What else? And love. If you have a new love situation, you have a lot of anxiety about it because of what you've been through in the past. Sometimes you can get distant and you can get cold, and it's because you're very fearful. You could be panicking and afraid about the outcome because the intimacy is so good. So you can create illusions. You can create illusions because you're very, very fearful. All right. It shows today you're going to be mentally conflicted, especially when this person comes back. You're going to be mentally conflicted about the person that comes back, and you're going to be mentally conflicted about the person you're with, Because whatever you've been through, it's still in your system. But it's important for you to know that, you know, like how you get betrayed, you find out that somebody was keeping another person a secret all along. You know, it becomes a big fear of yours, where a part of you subconsciously is just waiting for this new person to show you the same behavior. You're terrified, you know. But it's important for you to know that this new person is really single. There is no one that they're attached to. I don't even feel anything in their energy. But they could have possibly went through the same thing as you. They could have been through a number. Like, they've been hurt as hell too. They're going through a roller coaster of emotions when it comes to you too. They're just as scared as you. Especially when their feelings get all involved and they start to really feel you, they're going to get scared. Like, every time I start to really like somebody and I start to stress myself about them, something bad happens. That's how they're thinking in their mind. They also feel like they could have caught you at a good time in your life, because you both could be going through the same thing at the same time. Like past people who really hurt you. So they're nervous though. They're nervous. They may bring you flowers. And it's like the mistakes that they made with their past person who ended up like hurting them or leaving them. They're gonna try to make it right through you, you know? So if their past person would complain and say, oh, you never buy me flowers, you're gonna notice that this person buys you flowers. You're gonna be thinking about booking a trip with them. It's just in your mind. You both can just be online. You guys can be like on your phones and scrolling and seeing different like vacations and stuff and saying like, oh, I'll be so nice if we took a trip here or took a trip there. It's just contemplation. Because I see like you guys can be thinking about Turks, and you could be thinking about like overseas trips is what I see the most. So for work, yeah, Spirit says like when it comes to this new love, just know like your abandonment wounds are really going to affect you. You're going to be so afraid that the past is going to be repeated through this person. So you might cling to them at times and become codependent. You might expect the worst. And I don't know, sometimes you can get like trapped in your head about what they're doing and what if they hurt you and how will that feel. For work, you're going to be planning when it comes to work. You're going to be wondering about other ways to make money. You want to do something that you love, or you could be going into a field. You could be taking a risk and going into a field with something that you love. It's new. And I know it's new because I feel so much anxiety. So you could be starting a brand new position, or you could be taking a chance in a completely new field. And you have lots of anxiety about it. It's like you're scared. Because you know, it's new. Anything new is going to cause fear, by the way. In the beginning is always fear of anything. Like even in your life, if you're at home sometimes and you see 555 on the clock, it just means you're going through changes. You're about to go into a new season. And even that may cause you anxiety. And you may not know, like, why do I feel like this? And it's because you're about to start a new cycle. But yeah, there's growth. If you have your own business, it shows self-made and growth. You have a lot of money coming. You're going to be integrating some new things if you have your own business, and there's going to be a lot of growth. Self-made, self-paid, baby. I'm going on to the extended. I want to do a full spread on the divine masculine that's single and is going to be connecting with you. If you want a full spread on them, and if you want to know the possible outcomes and how they're feeling, then click onto the extended, as well as messages about your family if you have children, and more work messages. Okay, I send you all so much love and light.